Hello everyone and welcome again to another RedGamingTech gaming news special. As always, my name is Amata and this time I'm here to talk about the new model for the PlayStation 3. As most of you will probably know, this new model of the PS3 has been rumoured for a while, actually since July, and it looks like they were 100% correct since this was unveiled by Sony at the Tokyo Game Show. The new console will release later this year in North America and Europe. It will come in both white and black, but unfortunately only Japan is getting the white option, which is a little bit odd, to say the least. The new console is slimmer and lighter than the current PS3 Slim by about 20%. It's also nearly 50% slimmer and lighter than the original PS3 model. And I'm sure some of you remember that hunking great beast. So it's nice that we're getting a very sleek slimline design, and it does look very, very nice indeed. Now moving on to the release date for this particular console, or model of console I should say. In North America, the bundle only will be 250 gigs at $269, and that will be releasing September 25th, and in that bundle you'll be getting Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, the Game of the Year edition, and a voucher for more than $30 worth of bonus digital content for Dust 514, so a very, very clever promotion there for the upcoming Dust, which does look very, very cool actually. As for the standard non-bundle edition, that will be coming October 30th and will have 500 gigabytes and will cost you $299. As for Europe, flash memory is 12 gigs and €229, October 12th that's going to be hitting, and a 500 gig version will be, apparently this is also €299, but I think that is a bit of an error on the website here, so apologies for that. I can only tell you what the information here is telling me, but that will release on September 28th apparently. As for Japan, it'll be 250 gigs at 24,900 yen and 500 gigs at 29,800 yen, both of those launching on October 4th. Now, I'm sure most of you will agree that this is no coincidence that Sony have decided to do this, because as anyone in the know will most likely know by now, is that the PlayStation 4 is not coming for quite some time. In fact, it's not even 100% officially confirmed as far as I'm aware. Please do correct me if I'm wrong on this particular issue. I'm not always right, far from it. I'm human just like everyone else. So a new PlayStation 3 model makes perfect sense when there is a Wii U on the horizon, and I imagine that this is Sony's answer to that, because the price on this new model of the PS3 is actually pretty damn nice considering how expensive it was when it was first released. And I imagine there'll be quite a few people who'll be tempted by its slimmer and lighter design, because as I said, the original PS3 was a bit of a hulking great monolith, to be honest with you. Although that's not the reason I personally didn't get it. I was a student at the time, so obviously the Xbox 360 was my choice just because of money. But this PS3 Slim looks more than reasonable and will apparently actually be making Sony a profit and not being selling in the red when it's sold, because it actually is a brand new model that costs them less to build, which is always nice. But as I was saying, I don't think it's any coincidence that they're releasing this basically, you know, to try and preempt the Wii U and say, hey look, for anyone who hasn't got a PS3 already, there's a brand new, cheaper, lighter, smaller model. Wouldn't you want to play a load of awesome games on this? And I don't blame them for that. That's very, very clever indeed, and the promotion for Dust 514 is very nice indeed. It seems like the slim lining of the console is the only changes they've made, as there aren't any new specs on this particular document here. So yes, I'll be curious to see what you guys think Sony's plans are by releasing this console, and will you be getting one when it's released? I know it's not exactly the hugest piece of news ever, but it's still fairly important, and I think that Sony have planned this pretty well and have unveiled it at exactly the right time. So I'd like to hear your thoughts on whether or not you think this is a good price for the new console. Will you bother getting one, or are you just going to hold out for the Wii U, or you already own a PS3 and don't think that the reduction in weight and size is enough? Anyway guys, that's me done for this particular news video. As always, please do hit me up with any comments and so on. I know this was a fairly short video, but I'd like to keep it short and sweet and not ramble unnecessarily, so please do let me know if you have any comments or questions or any good ideas for news items. It's all well and good doing the news about the big bad boys, but I'd like to hear what's going on in the gaming community on your side, so please do feel free to hit us up. You can either just message us here on YouTube or message us at RedTech Gaming at gmail.com, and we will get back to you ASAP. Always good to hear from you. Anyway, enough of all that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.